Okay, so now that we've got VMware tools installed, we're going to go ahead and get maybe a code editor installed like Atom, and then we'll go ahead and install Elixir and Erlang, or actually vice versa. So let's go ahead and make this kind of easy for ourselves. I'm just going to go ahead and Atom. Of course, it's going to do Yahoo search, which is no fun. I'm going to go ahead and download the Debian package. This is pretty straightforward. This has gotten a lot easier over the years, just to do it through the GUI instead of having to do it through the terminal. So for those of you guys who aren't familiar with the terminal, just all that stuff is you're able to do there. And often it's easier to do it that way once you learn the terminal, but if you don't, it's not easier. This is going to take a couple of seconds, and then it should have some dependent packages that will be required to install as well. So this is 3 dependent packages. I can hit details to figure out what those are, but we just want to install them, so it should install that as well. I'm going to type in my password to authorize the sudo command, super user, and then it's going to take a few seconds to install. It might take a little bit more because we're running the VM. It takes a little bit. So now it's finished installing. Let's go ahead and hit close. We can get out of here and we can start with our install for Erlang. So go ahead and close this guy here as well. Go sudo apt install Erlang. Password should give us that. Go ahead and install it. Okay, and then we want to install Elixir too. So we do the same thing actually. Sudo apt install Elixir. This has gotten so much easier. All right, cd desktop / desktop. We're going to go ahead and create a new project. So next new my project. Let's go cd my project. Go mix test, and we should get run test, and then we'll be able to open it up with Atom. So Atom my project. Alright, with a few more packages we should be ready to start coding. I'd like to probably install something like git, so sudo apt install git. It's already installed, so we're all good to go. So if I were doing this correctly, I would go git init here. And I'll give you our first project, and then git add. Okay, and git commit. Looks like we got to set ourselves up a little bit too, which is only fair. Git config global user email. I'm going to put this as this guy at KickinEspresso.com. Yep. And we're going to do git config global user.name. It's this guy. Okay, so now we should be able to do git commit and actually get it. It looks like it's pulling us into nano, which I personally don't like, but whatever. So initial commit, and then we should be able to want to exit this one. So I think it's Control X, answering no, yes, save modified buffer, 2 files. Oh. Git status. Nothing to commit. Okay, so we're all set. So we created our first project. We've installed Erlang. We've installed Elixir. We've installed Atom. We've run the tests. We've got it. Our initial commit into the Git. We're good to go. So for right now, I think we'll be all set, and we'll pick up in a little bit. Oh, I thought we were going to end there, but we can't. If you take a look at the installed version, Elixir, we've got 1.10-dev, and we don't want that. We've got Erlang 18 installed for sure, but we want a newer version of Elixir. So we want 1.51. So let's go ahead and go out there and download it. So let's go to Elixir. Jeez. The heck, Yahoo. The first thing we get rid of. Let's go ahead and install. And the pre-compiled ones. It's fine. I'll just download that one. Let's go ahead and save it. And we can check it out there. So what we can do here is do downloads. And if I can extract it here if I want. I can do unzip precompiled and then X for where it should go. So if I do Elixir, right, it'll get there. What? D for Elixir, that should do it. Yeah, okay, so it did put it there. Alright, my mistake. It's not X, it's D. So we go back in here and just go ahead and clean that guy back up. So we don't need all this stuff here. And just control selecting. Oh. Delete. Yeah. Whoa. These guys. Trash. Those guys. Trash. It's on this one. Trash. Alright, cool. So let's go back here. Which Elixir? Just want to check where it is. It's in user bin Elixir. So if we go to the CD user bin, and if we just do else when it's LA, it's going to be way too much there. So else when it's LA grep, we'll pipe into Elixir. So I want to just check these guys out here. So they're in the user lib folder here. So if we just do a tab here, desktop. Right. Oh, sorry, CD downloads. And we can do that. So we should be able to do unzip precompiled. Should be the precompiled versions. And we're actually going to throw a sudo in front of this. Be careful when you do this. If you can take a snapshot, take a snapshot. This can be a little bit daunting to some people. I want to do user lib. So we want to overwrite those files. And we should go right in there. Password in there. We're going to go yes to all. We're going to replace them. A for all. Okay, it's capital A. So we should have replaced all those files. We should probably just removed it entirely, but it's okay. So if I do Elixir version unknown, yes, we need V 1.5. So if we go to desktop and my project, it should recompile now. Next test, we should get just fine. Okay, to recompile it. Next steps. Get shouldn't be anything really there. Yeah, it's going to give us some warnings because it's generated with a different version of Elixir that I was compiled now, so we have to kind of migrate it there. But if we go ahead and do mix new my new Elixir project, we should be just fine in doing that. CD new Elixir project. Mix tests. Shouldn't throw any warnings now. Alright. Let's get a little better. If I did CD, Atom, new Elixir project. I'll go ahead and open that guy up a little bit. And it should be good to go. because we want the new ones, we don't want the old ones. All right. Okay, then we can follow the same process of doing the pieces to it. So now we have the newest version of Elixir in there. The difference would be if we hadn't done that before, we might have to have extracted it in the lib and created those dynamic links on our own, those symbolic links. We didn't create those because the package installed those for us. So if we just do path, let's see, echo. Got my $sign there. See how it says user local bin, CJ user local games user bin. So those files are already in there. So we just need to symlink them into it, which is all sorts of cool. So we didn't change the .profile cat .profile at all, although we could have to add those in there, but it was already added. So we're okay for the moment here. So we should be able to move on to the next step if we want to install Ruby or not. I think we'll probably go with Phoenix next and get Postgres installed and stuff on there. Alright, now we're actually in the video.